What's up? Bill here. I just wanted to jump on real quick. Getting ready for work right now, but just wanted to jump on real quick, do a quick update about what's going on. And let's see here. Well, happy Sunday to everybody, first of all. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Today's my Tuesday, so I got stuff all over. I just did laundry, but got the truck back, and it seems to be doing okay. I'm gonna keep the video going and see how the truck does with you guys with me first thing in the morning. But it did seem pretty good yesterday, so I think they fixed it. So I'm pretty happy about that so far, unless it changes this morning. But I was really nervous that they weren't going to be able to figure it out, and I was going to get stuck with the bill, But so far, it seems like it's running really good. So running like it should be. So keeping the fingers crossed that it's the same story this morning. Sorry, I just ran out of time on my way to work. But okay, shoes. This is what it's like in the morning for me. To get my ass to work on time. But I just wanted to update. I think I'm okay with the truck now, and we'll see here in a minute how it does this morning. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. And I just said that, but you know me, I like to repeat myself. So as far as these drones go, now I was thinking, okay, since the government's not doing anything about it really, and they're kind of almost like covering it up, it seems like. Because if you think about it, SUV-sized drones, in airspace where they're not supposed to be, those things should be getting lit up. Those things should be getting shot out of the sky, and they're not. They're not doing anything. So what that tells me is it's probably our government with all these drones, and it's probably the people in charge, like the deep state people, because Trump's not president yet. It's still Democrats. Trump's opponents are still in there, and I think they're the ones behind this. It's part of the kitchen sink. You know what I'm saying? Remember I told you guys, Democrats are gonna throw everything in the kitchen sink at Trump to try to take him out. And this is part of it, man. Just because the Americans, a majority of more than half of America picked Trump, doesn't mean they're going to just give up the power just because America happened to vote for Trump. He's not in there yet, okay? There's still some time for them to throw the rest of the kitchen sink at him here. And that's what I believe this drone crap is. It's part of their attack. It's part of their antics. It's part of their corruption. And it's just them not fighting fair. It's them not wanting to give up the power. That's what it is. It's Joe Biden and Kamala and their cronies are behind it. And I do believe that. So, in my opinion, it's part of the kitchen sink. Remember I told you they're going to throw the kitchen sink at Trump to try to keep him from getting in power. And that's what this is. It's this all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden. We didn't have any issues with drones, right? Until now, all of a sudden, right? See what I mean? You got to just have some common sense, put two and two together, and there you could kind of figure this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to do. So if you can put two and two together, you can figure out, oh, well, it's probably Democrats behind this drone thing, because all of a sudden, right? Remember? All of a sudden COVID, all of a sudden this, all of a sudden that against Trump, right? Out of nowhere, all of a sudden Trump's a felon. All of a sudden, they're stupid. You have to have zero brains not to be able to figure this out, okay? So it's Democrats and their antics behind this drone crap. And I don't know what the plan is with the drones, but I'm 99.9% sure it's Democrats are behind it, okay? Because you don't have drones the size of cars flying around, you know, all these spots where they're not supposed to be for no reason at all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out. You know? So just bear with me here. I'm trying to get my act together for work. Some of us have to work, you know what I'm saying, for our money. Some of us have to work to pay our taxes for people that ain't doing their jobs, you know. We sure have to do our jobs, though. You know, we don't get to not do our jobs like some of these people, you know. Hang on a second. Let me see, am I forgetting anything? Wallet, cell phone, keys, food. Okay, that's it. I'm running a minute late. So let's go see if this truck's going to start up. Alright, make sure. Alright, yeah. We're going to work, man. We're going to work, dogs. Alright. Yeah, that's everything, yep. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Forgetting my brain is what I'm forgetting most of the time. Alright, I hope this truck is smooth, man. I'm going to be pissed if it's not. You know? Alright. So, you know, I wanted to get on here and record this while I was thinking about it. Because I'm thinking, why all of a sudden, right? Why all of a sudden is all this drone shit happening? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Really? Really? All of a sudden? Let me do something here. That ain't gonna work. Let me see if this works. This should work. Alright, yeah, there we go. You guys are still with me. Alright. So it's starting up good. Going to work. This is what it's like, man. Okay? Except my truck is running better this time. Let's see here. That's good right there. Okay. The moment of truth. Here we go. Usually when I put it in gear before, it was like rough. But here we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not junky like it used to be. All right. Yeah, running good. I think we got it. It's fixed. I think it's fixed. Oh boy, I have sun's in my face. So anyways, I wanted to, let me sink down here. I wanted to touch base on that because I'm sitting there putting 2 to 2 together, like going, all of a sudden, all this drone bullshit's going on. They don't know, they're acting dumb. They're acting like they don't know what's going on, you know, and you know who's still in charge. It's them damn scumocrats. And I don't even call them Democrats. I just call them corrupt people that hornswoggled the power, because to me they're a bunch of hornswogglers. They're not real politicians. They're corrupt people that hornswoggled their way, hoodwinked their way into power, and they're gonna fight dirty to keep their power, you know. And that's what this whole drone thing's all about. It's part of it, you know. It's part of their scheming and scamming and not playing fair and cheating, lying, cheating, stealing. It's part of it, you know. And I knew it wasn't over. I told you, keep an eye open for stuff to start going down, right? Their antics stuff to start popping, weird shit start popping off, you know. Weird stuff start happening. Here you go. Now we got the drone thing. And you know, what they're doing is they're trying to like sidetrack, they're trying to create some kind of a fear, or they're literally trying to see what they can get away with, because they want to try to do something to Trump, or there's something behind this drone thing, okay? Because when was the last time we had a problem like this? We haven't until now, right? I wonder why that is. I wonder. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's you know, the people in power, the deep state, they're behind it. It's the government. They're behind it. And it has to do with them not wanting to give up power and trying to do whatever they can, you know, to keep Trump from getting in there. You know, they're not done yet. They're not done with the kitchen sink, throwing the kitchen sink at Trump and the people that voted for Trump. Okay? If they're not doing this just at Trump, they're doing it at Trump and the people that voted for him. That's what it's about. Okay? This whole drone thing, there's something going on, because people are starting to freak out. The government's not doing anything about it, so that tells me that they're behind it, okay? Because if they weren't behind it, they would be shooting them suckers down out of the sky, because a normal drone is like small, right? It's harmless. But these are big drones that could do like serious damage, right? And they're not doing anything about it. They say they're investigating, blah, 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 but we don't see anything getting done about it so far. So, you know, they just kind of write it off as like pranksters, or, you know, this or that. They're like commercial airlines, or, you know, yeah, some of them might get confused by commercial airlines, but it's hard to tell when you have big ass drones that are the size of an airplane, right? They shouldn't be flying around anyways. Who do they think they are? If it's not government, who gives any citizen a right to fly a drone the size of a car around airspace without permission, right? So apparently, you know, people are seeing these giant drones and they're reporting it to, you know, police and whoever, and they're not, you know, the police don't seem to know what they are, but the police are not the government, okay? They're local. Okay, the government is behind this, okay? And the government's just playing dumb. These cronies in there, you know, these corrupt people, they're just playing dumb because they're the ones doing it, I believe. So, I know I'm starting to repeat myself here, but I'm just trying to make my point here. It's part of the kitchen sink, all right? That's what it is. I'm telling you right now, my gut's telling me it's freaking, you know, Clinton, Obozo, Biden, Kamala, it's their people behind it, okay? These corrupt hornswogglers that are still in power, trying to do their antics to try to derail Trump and Trump supporters, which is more than half of America, by the way, okay? Any way you dice it up, America is more for Trump than they are for Camel Toe and Biden, okay? So, you know, they're not done with their bullshit, okay? Their bullshit antics. And, you know, I wish people would open their eyes and just use a little common sense. You can figure this stuff out, because it's not just a coincidence, okay? It's not just a coincidence. This is planned. It's part of the kitchen sink, like I said. And that's what it is. And that's my story, and I'm going to stick with that. So I'm almost to work. I just wanted to touch base, check in, and you know, have my opinion on video here, what I think's going on with these drones, because apparently they're coming out of the water, like multiple of them, like lots of them, and they're like not normal drones. They're not throwing off like heat. They're like really silent, and they're more like a military type drone that's used for like military type stuff, and that's scary that our government's not doing anything about it. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm almost to work now. I'm gonna get this day knocked out, and truck's doing good. It's nice to not freeze my ass off on the way to work, so I'm glad I got my money's worth. The truck's doing fine. So it was the fuel injectors after all. Boy, I was way off. I thought it was the tranny, but you know, I'm not a mechanic, so you know, I can't see. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and get this day knocked out, and we'll see you guys soon. Like, subscribe, little bell for notifications, and we'll catch y'all later. See ya.